Alright guys, so today we're trying some Pepsi Nitro. So I was very curious when I heard this was coming out, just because I went through a long beer phase where I was trying every beer possible for, I don't know, like 2 years. I haven't had drank any beer in probably, well, at least over a year now. You know, just again, trying to lose weight, beer is not the right answer, and you know, I'm on blood pressure medicine, so it's not good to drink with that. So yeah, just you know, took a break from that. But I have to say, I'm curious. I'm curious about the Nitro Pepsi. So essentially, it's just regular full sugar Pepsi, which I don't drink. I don't drink any full sugar sodas. I haven't in years. But it has a widget inside, basically, that shoots a shot of nitrogen gas. Okay, so the idea is with any kind of nitro, anything, nitro beer, in this case nitro soda, you have, instead of a bunch of larger bubbles, you know, that give you that feeling when you're drinking soda, that carbonation, you don't have that. You have a ton of tiny, tiny, tiny bubbles. So it doesn't really feel carbonated, if at all, really, in most cases, but it's extremely smooth. Because all those bubbles are so small, it almost becomes creamy. So it should be really interesting. I'm curious here. Like I said, I haven't had a full sugar soda in a long time. So anyway, the first thing I could tell you is it's expensive. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was a 4-pack, and it was definitely overpriced for what it's soda, you know. Also, it's very stiff. The can is very, very stiff, so if you drop one of these, it'll probably explode very easily. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Nitrogen-infused cola. Smaller bubbles, smoother taste. 230 calories. I'm just trying this guy. I don't like wasting stuff, so I'll probably end up drinking the whole can, but all right. And by the way, you should probably have a tall, skinny glass, but you know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it that much, so we'll see. But I just have my rocks glass just because it looks nice. Am I wrong? That's a nice looking glass. All right, so here we go. So again, the difference is that when you have a normal soda, you just open it like any, you know, canned carbonated drink. You open it, you hear the tss, you know, and then that's it. This is going to sound different because, again, you have basically just your cola syrup water in there. It's not carbonated right now. By opening this, it's going to release a shot of nitrogen. You can hear bzzz, like a weird noise. It's literally carbonating the drink right before you're supposed to enjoy it. Okay, and the idea is to do a very hard pour. And you're doing that hard pour to really kind of mix everything up. And then ideally, again, it would probably work better in a tall glass, but it would just be like any kind of nitro beer or something where you'll see it slowly, you know, kind of layer. So anyway, let's see what this is all about. Hear that weird noise? See it kind of foaming up? All right, so hard pour. So yeah, it's definitely a different carbonation, different texture, even like the head. It's very subtle. Usually, you know, you pour a regular soda like that, you get, first of all, it's probably going to overflow everywhere. But you can see that the head on your soda, it's creamy and it's kind of sticking around. Regular soda bubbles, it would have just fizzled out, and that's it. And the top would be like, you know, popping and crackling. Let's go ahead and see if I can top this off a little bit here. All right, so let's give it a sniff off camera. Yeah, it smells like Pepsi. Pepsi Cola. All right, bottoms up. Cheers. Okay. Well, it's definitely creamy. It really, really comes across as a completely different mouthfeel. And it's extremely smooth. However, I can almost guarantee, especially if you're not a beer drinker, but I can almost guarantee like 9 out of 10 people would just think this was flat Pepsi. That's the very simple takeaway is like, oh yeah, it's like Pepsi, but it's flat. You know, who wants flat soda? but it is different. It really is creamier, richer. It's sweet, but you know, I haven't had, like I said, a full sugar soda in a long time, so I'm not surprised that it's sweet to me. It's actually not, like, it's sweet, but it's not as sweet as I think it would be, you know. I don't know. But hopefully you guys can see. Let me zoom in a little. Actually, I'm taking another sip so I can tilt the glass better for you. It's interesting. But again, you could see, like, the foam is, like, coating the glass. Like, you don't get that in regular soda. It's because of all those millions and millions and millions of tiny, tiny little bubbles, as opposed to a bunch of bigger bubbles. But actually, I get my thumb out of the way. Zoom in towards the bottom there. Hopefully you guys get a better view of all those teeny tiny little bubbles. Yeah. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, it's sticky and syrupy. It's like coating my mouth, you know, like I had some candy or something. If you like Pepsi, yeah, totally. If I was like a regular Pepsi drinker, I'd get down with this. But again, it's because of my beer experience. I can't stress that enough. If you've never had a nitro beer, and this is your first experience with anything nitro, I mean, like, nitro coffee is a thing. And I think that's great too, because coffee is not carbonated. So people get that. Like, ooh, wow, this is like really creamy. Yeah, because you're used to having it flat. But like beer and soda is usually carbonated. I remember the first time I had a nitro beer. I think it was a Guinness draft in a can with a widget. And I thought, ew. That was my first thought was, ew, this beer's flat. You know, I didn't really get it. And then obviously after trying different ones and understanding the whole purpose behind it, I can appreciate it for what it is. But most people, when you drink soda, you probably want to drink it heavily carbonated. That's how you're used to having it. So I could see how this is not going to last. The total guess, but I think it's a novelty for people. They're going to get this. They're going to go, wow, I overpaid for something that is just flat soda. That's my guess. I think that the people who actually like this would probably be beer drinkers. Yeah. Interesting. But anyway, I want to make room. So I want to cut this can open to show you what I'm talking about with that widget. Jeez. Come on, how much is in there? All right. Yeah. It's a creamy looking soda. All right, so I'm gonna cut into this can. Don't use your good knives. When I was a kid, I remember, I think it was my first, I know it was a D2 blade, I forget what knife it was, but I cut a can open just because I wanted to cut a can open, and man, I chipped the heck out of my blade. Alright, so, see the widget? So basically that is compressed nitrogen, alright, that's down in the bottom of the can. And again, I don't know what activates it. I don't know if it's the release of pressure. So maybe like the whole can, because the can's really stiff, when you crack the top, it, I don't know, somehow opens a seal in there, and that's what happens. It shoots all that nitrogen gas up into the syrup in the water and creates this product. All right, but yeah, pretty interesting. So there you have it. There is Nitro Pepsi. You know, would I recommend it? Yeah, because I'm all about having an experience. Are you going to like it? Well, I don't know. That's up to you. I like it just because it's different, but I'll be honest. I mean, I get it. I'm not going to finish this glass. Unfortunately, I'll waste it just because I don't want to have the calories. But it's interesting. It is interesting. Like I said, if I wasn't watching my weight, I would certainly get this just for a change of pace. If I was a Pepsi drinker and, you know, I really enjoyed that flavor. I happen to be a Coke guy. If Coke made a Coke Zero Nitro, you know, version of it, I'd try it too. I'd probably drink it more often, but this is a one and done for me. Like I said, it's a novelty. It's interesting. It's an interesting concept, but I think it works way better with things like beer and things like coffee than it does with soda. So I don't see this, you know, lasting too long for popularity, but Who knows? I've been wrong before. Anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you guys have had Pepsi Nitro, let me know down in the comment section what you thought of it. But like I said, for the general public, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that 9 out of 10 people are going to be like, ew, flat soda. Who wants this? No one wants flat soda. So anyway, hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.